You are feeling tired. You cannot focus. Your head feels heavy. You read the same sentence 3 times and still do not understand it. You think, maybe I need coffee, maybe I need more sleep. But here is something surprising. The real problem might be much simpler than that. You might just need a glass of water. Today, we talk about what water actually does to your brain. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Matrix English Podcast. I am Maria. Today, we talk about water. Not coffee, not energy drinks, just plain water. And I think this episode will surprise you because water does much more for your brain than most people realize. So get comfortable. Let us go. Let us start with a basic fact. Your brain is mostly water. About 75% of your brain is water. This means water is not just something your brain needs. Water is one of the main things your brain is actually made of. When the water level in your brain drops even a little, everything starts to work less efficiently. Your thinking slows down. Your memory becomes weaker. Your mood changes. Your energy drops. Scientists call this dehydration. Dehydration means your body does not have enough water, and you do not need to be very thirsty to be dehydrated. Research shows that even mild dehydration, losing just 1 to 2% of your body's water, can noticeably affect your brain function and your mood. Now, let us talk about focus and concentration, because this is where dehydration shows its effects most quickly and clearly. When you are well hydrated, your brain cells communicate efficiently with each other. Electrical signals travel quickly and accurately. Information moves from one part of your brain to another without difficulty. You can focus, you can concentrate, you can think clearly. But when you are even slightly dehydrated, this communication slows down. Brain cells become less efficient, signals become weaker, and the result is that familiar feeling of brain fog, when your thoughts feel slow, unclear, and difficult to organize. A 2011 study by researchers at the University of East London found that drinking water before a cognitive test, a test of thinking and problem solving, improved performance by up to 14%. Just drinking water before thinking. 14% better performance. This is a significant improvement for something so simple and free. Now let us talk about memory, because water has a direct effect on how well you remember things. Your hippocampus is the part of your brain most responsible for forming new memories. It is also one of the most sensitive parts of your brain to dehydration. When your water levels drop, the hippocampus is one of the first areas to show reduced function. Research shows that dehydrated people perform noticeably worse on memory tests than well-hydrated people. They have more difficulty remembering new information, recalling details they have already learned, and holding information in their working memory while solving problems. For English learners, this is especially important. If you are studying new vocabulary, listening to podcasts, or trying to remember grammar rules, your brain needs enough water to store and retrieve that information effectively. Studying while dehydrated means working much harder for much smaller results. Now let us talk about mood, because the connection between water and your emotional state is stronger than most people expect. Several studies have shown that even mild dehydration causes measurable changes in mood. People who are slightly dehydrated tend to feel more anxious, more irritable, more tense, and less calm than people who are properly hydrated. They also report feeling more tired and less able to cope with daily stress, A 2012 study at the University of Connecticut studied the effects of mild dehydration on young women during and after exercise. The researchers found that even small decreases in hydration produced significant increases in feelings of fatigue, difficulty with tasks, and lower mood. The participants did not feel extremely thirsty. Their dehydration was mild, but the effect on their emotional state was clear and measurable. Another study the same year looked at young men and found similar results. Mild dehydration caused increased feelings of tension, anxiety, and tiredness, along with reduced ability to focus and complete mental tasks. The connection makes sense when you think about it. Your brain uses enormous amounts of energy compared to its size. It needs a constant supply of nutrients and oxygen delivered through your blood, and blood is mostly water. When you are dehydrated, blood becomes slightly thicker and flows less efficiently. Less blood flow to the brain means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reaching the brain cells that need them. Now, let us talk about headaches, because many headaches are actually caused by dehydration. When your brain does not have enough water, it can temporarily shrink slightly in size. As it shrinks, it pulls away from the skull a little. This pulling sensation is one cause of dehydration headaches. Your brain has no pain receptors itself, but the structures around it, including blood vessels and membranes, do feel pain when they are stretched or disturbed. Drinking water can often reduce or completely eliminate a dehydration headache within 30 minutes to 2 hours. Many people who experience frequent headaches find that simply drinking more water every day significantly reduces how often headaches occur. This is a free, simple, and completely natural solution that many people never try because they do not realize the connection. Now, let us talk about energy, because tiredness and low energy are among the most common symptoms of dehydration. When your body does not have enough water, your heart has to work harder to pump blood. Your muscles receive less efficient blood flow. Your metabolism slows down. And your brain, which uses about 20% of your body's total energy, starts to conserve resources by reducing the intensity of its activity. The result? You feel tired, sluggish, low in energy, unmotivated, and you may not realize that the simple solution is right in front of you: a glass of water. Research confirms this connection clearly. Studies consistently show that drinking enough water improves feelings of energy and reduces feelings of fatigue, both physical and mental. People who increase their daily water intake often report feeling more energetic and more alert within just a few days. Now let us talk about sleep, because hydration affects your sleep quality too. Being dehydrated before bed can disrupt your sleep in several ways. Your mouth and nasal passages may become dry, increasing the likelihood of snoring or interrupted breathing during sleep. Dehydration can also cause leg cramps, which wake you up during the night, and the overall discomfort of dehydration can prevent you from reaching the deep, restful stages of sleep that your brain needs. At the same time, it is important to find a balance. Drinking very large amounts of water immediately before bed can cause you to wake up multiple times during the night. The best approach is to drink water consistently throughout the day and reduce large amounts in the hour or two before you go to sleep. Now, let us talk about how much water you actually need every day. The famous advice is 8 glasses of water per day. This number is simple and easy to remember, but it is not exactly based on specific scientific research. The real answer depends on your body size, your activity level, the temperature around you, and what you eat. A more scientific guideline comes from the European Food Safety Authority. They recommend about 2 liters of water per day for women and 2.5 liters per day for men from all sources, including food and other drinks. Many fruits and vegetables contain significant amounts of water that count toward your daily total. The simplest practical guide is to pay attention to your body. If you feel thirsty, drink. If your urine is dark yellow, you need more water. If your urine is light yellow or almost clear, you are probably drinking enough. Thirst is actually a relatively late signal. By the time you feel very thirsty, you are already somewhat dehydrated. The goal is to drink water regularly throughout the day before you reach the point of strong thirst. So let us bring everything together now. Your brain is about 75% water, and even mild dehydration measurably reduces your ability to focus. Remember, think clearly and feel emotionally stable. Drinking water before cognitive tasks can improve performance by up to 14%. Dehydration reduces hippocampus function, weakening memory. It causes changes in mood, increasing anxiety and fatigue. It contributes to headaches. It reduces energy levels, and it can disrupt sleep quality. The solution is beautifully simple. Drink water regularly throughout the day before you feel very thirsty, and notice what happens to your focus, your energy, your mood, and your thinking. Start right now. After this episode ends, drink a glass of water. Your brain will thank you. Thank you for listening today. I am Maria. This is Matrix English Podcast. Drink water, think better, and I will see you in the very next episode.